It's time for Roses and Rosé. I'm Tan, it's hot summer. Hi guys, I don't know how uneven my makeup looks because I got a little bit of sun since I've last seen you over the old 4th of July weekend, and guess what? I did not buy new concealer. How is it? How's the contouring? How's the under eye situation? Kind of rough? We're moving forward though. So guys, we missed a week and we're back, and I loved this episode. Brian, Peter, and Dean all got one-on-ones. And Matt and Adam, we don't really remember them. They weren't happy about it.
No one's safe. That's the truth right now. Nothing is guaranteed, so.
Yeah, Matt and Adam, Madam, as I'm calling them, were like, why are we here? And you know what? We'll get to that because it's a good question. Again, I don't even remember in Europe where we are anymore.
Cobblestone streets, beautiful architecture. It's rich in history, so breathtaking.
Cobblestone and architecture. That's literally all of Europe. I don't mean to sound ill-informed, but that could be anywhere in Europe.
Of course, we have to go to a watch store.
Oh, we're in Switzerland. Watches. Great. So this is Brian's one-on-one. And while Brian is on his one-on-one, the other guys are like, be the broom.
And be the broom that just sweeps her off her feet. Yeah.
You gotta be the broom and sweep her off her feet.
Yeah.
So, first drinking game of the night, while they're all talking, Peter is rocking a tea that is as gray as his salt and pepper hair. And they're both equally glorious. Tonight, you guys, drink every time Peter wears gray. You know what works for you, stick with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're black all the time. Slimming. Brian is on his one-on-one with Rachel, and Dean is questioning Brian, and this says a lot to me, because Dean questioned Lee, and he was right about Lee, and Dean is smart. So, you know, raise your red flag about Brian. I think that Brian is too much about the fairy tale right now. It's coming across as disingenuous.
Brian seems like he's too good to be true.
And then he made this comment about Rachel in a schoolgirl uniform.
I want to picture you in your uniform, your little schoolgirl outfit.
Nope. Nope. That's not okay, Brian. It's not okay. Don't ever say that again. So even Rachel is questioning Brian. I mean, another drinking game. Drink every time somebody questions Brian. But still, she wants the fairy tale, and she's like, this feels like a fairy tale, and it's like, yes, because you're in a castle. Don't be blinded by the castle.
I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. He makes me feel like I'm definitely his princess.
Look past the stone and into Brian and see if his heart is stone, okay? I should write a book. So, by the way, Rachel is looking fabulous this entire episode. She is serving like some Jackie O ambassador for our great nation looks. Loved it. The Bachelor Nation stylist is Carrie Fettman, you guys. Follow him on Instagram. He's wonderful. Okay, then we have a one-on-one with Dean. You'll notice a pattern here. The guys who got one-on-ones were Brian, Dean, and Peter. And they feel like the front runners, don't they? They do, yeah. So Dean got this date where they like went to church and then they danced in the street. Yeah. Okay, and you know, Dean during the dinner, he was like, today was weird. Dean, again, thank you for your honesty. It was weird, it was weird. We love you, but it was weird.
Okay, wait.
But Rachel says, Dean.
Talk about your feelings.
We're in this weird situation, but I still have to get to know you. And Rachel keeps it 100. That's why I love her. Again.
Today was weird.
Why?
And then Dean kept it really real and told this very painful story about what the loss of his mom did to his family.
My family is not going to be the family that you want to see.
And he just gave us some foreshadowing for hometowns. And Dean, I love you. Dean is great. I don't think he's gonna be the Bachelor, and I don't think Rachel's gonna pick him, but I do think we're gonna see him in paradise. I love Dean! Okay.
Dean, will you accept this rose?
Let me think about it for a second.
So Dean gets a rose, shocker. And Rachel gave us a little leg pop during the kiss. It was like really romantic, and I loved it. Okay, Peter's one-on-one. So Rachel's like, reminder, I like you. And Peter's like, reminder.
The feelings that we had originally are still there.
I like you too. And Peter's wearing that sweater that is as salt and pepper as his hair. Drink, Peter's wearing gray again. Peter also wore gray another time when they were having a conversation on a balcony. Drink for that. You know what? Drink every time somebody had a really intense conversation on a balcony during this episode.
Out of this whole group, everyone there's already gone one-on-one except us two.
I don't know, maybe it was like they'd spent a lot of money on getting to all these different European locations, so they just had to keep the guys to this one hotel room and this balcony because they were on the balcony so much. Nobody jump!
Yeah.
Okay. So Peter's in gray, gray, gray. I mean, is he 50 Shades of Grey? Is he Christian Grey? Will Mr. Grey see you now? Is Peter gonna be the Bachelor, you guys, or is she gonna pick him? I don't know. I would be fine with either outcome. I think he'd make a great Bachelor. So they go in the snow, and oh my God, then he served us with messy, wind-blown snow decorated upon it, salt and pepper hair. I don't even know who I am anymore. He's so good looking. Okay, I'm done. Okay, remember Matt and Adam? Yeah, nope, nobody did. But they were there, and they're talking too. And then Peter was honest with Rachel. So Brian has been honest. Dean has been honest. And Rachel's saying the honesty scares her.
As I sit here with Peter tonight, his honesty scares me.
Rachel, which way do you want it? Bottom line is, at this point, we need to figure out who's being the most honest in this weird situation that is The Bachelorette. So Peter's holding on to some guilt. Let it go. Let it go. Rachel's afraid of the honesty. Let it go. And go in for the kiss, and they did. I love it.
And I don't throw around the word love easily. But it's definitely along that path.
That is the perfect balance of sincerity with romance. Not that fairy tale crap. Cheater. So then, to no one's surprise, Eric and Adam and Matt have to go on this like weird date where somebody's going home. A lot of people going home.
Tomorrow's decision is gonna be difficult, and I look at the word difficult, and I'm like, that word, I don't like that word because I don't think anything's difficult. It can be challenging, but it's not difficult.
So Adam makes a speech where he explains to us that he cannot explain the difference between the words difficult and challenge. They're the same, Matt, or Adam. Crap, well, can't blame me.
I've waited patiently.
You have.
Matt goes home. Bye, Matt. He was a sweetheart. Probably seen in paradise.
And I knew that this week was tough.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Eric did a funny voice that I really liked. And then he said life was hard. And you know what? He's not wrong. So, in my opinion, Eric should be sticking around. And then, oh, we're told we're in France. Okay, finally. I just didn't know where we were. And then there was like this very Beauty and the Beast-ish staircase. Are they still doing cross-promotion for that movie? I don't know. Adam looks like he's on Miami Vice. And then Adam goes home. Okay, bye, Adam. Goodbye, Matt. Goodbye, Adam. Goodbye, Madam. Eric's still here. And that's the way it should have been. No offense to them, but who are you?
I'm such a soft place in my heart.
So Rachel cried, maybe the most she's ever cried in this episode, sending these guys home because she does keep it 100 and she does hate sending people home. She told me that that was her biggest fear when I interviewed her during the Hilton Head date. She said she was just gonna feel bad about sending those people home. Yes, that was a shameless plug. You can see that interview at etonline.com. Oh, then we had a teaser for next week, and this teaser is so good. We had vineyards and islands and haystacks and castles and rivers and sunsets and fairy tales and blimps. And as Rachel put it, hometowns can change everything.
They can change everything.
Oh, I am exhausted, but in a good way. Let's drink again for every time Peter wore gray. So cold. Just like the snow in his beautiful hair. If this is a fairy tale, he's the prince. In The Little Mermaid, the prince's name is... Oh no, it's Eric. Crap! Wow. Well, okay, Eric's the prince. Sure. Man, I was so confident in that for a second. Also, you guys, in the teaser, we see that Rachel's sister questions Brian.
Brian talks a lot, but I don't think there's the sincerity factor.
And we see Dean's dad. and I did not see his aesthetic coming. He was a surprise. So this show continues to surprise, delight, and romanticize us as a people, as a nation, as a global society. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe to ET on Facebook, like us on YouTube. You can watch The Bachelorette live with me every Monday night. I tweet it while watching it and drinking, and again, that's why I don't remember the name of the prince in The Little Mermaid. Love you all. Bye! Look at this stuff. Fun. Isn't it neat? I forgot that his name wasn't Pete.
That's funny.
In fact, his name is Eric. Ugh. I messed up everything. I really regret not working as a Disney princess for a summer. That's honestly one of, I would say, 3 regrets I have in life, is that I wanted to try to do that. They wouldn't have hired me. Bye.